what if Deku had Minecraft? What if Deku had a Minecraft quirk? Part 2. We left off last time on what ifs, talking about these creepy crawlers, these dark things that lurk in the shadows and lurk in the night. But it couldn't be true, Steve said to himself. This is impossible. How would such a thing be even possible? There's no way a thing like that could really exist, right? These figment of imagination. But before too much was said and before too much was done, there was an elder guy. They came through and saved man from a lot of issues and anguish. He's known as Notch, the god of all gods, at least in this domain. Notch was on his last breaths and on his last heart, as some may say. One moment. And so, with this dying breath, he will help Steve. Deku. But not in any other way. But we just talked about how they met. We just talked about them knowing each other. We need to talk about how these guys met. Sometime prior to this, Deku after Steve. Oh no, I'm breaking character. Steve, after realizing, that he's gonna have to go out because he forgot to tell his dog to come on, and he left some valuable food away. He needed to go grab it. And he was ambushed. Zombies out of the wazoo. With only his sword. With only a wooden sword. Maybe an axe. He tries to fight them off. He fights some zombies off. Blood gets everywhere. He gets shot by a skeleton. Takes one to the chin. Not really the chin, but like just takes the hit. After taking that one, things couldn't even get worse. It started raining. Dazed, confused, trying to fight off. But it wasn't any ordinary rain. It was a thunder rain. Thunder shouts and crackles throughout the skies. Steve is scared. He doesn't know what to do. But with his sword and the makeshift shield he was able to make, he stands his ground, fighting off these defenders. Fighting off these creatures. He didn't see the dark, tall figure, but he was on the lookout for it. He was fighting as much as he could. He was tired. He was getting hungry. He couldn't fully move. And then it happened. The worst possible thing that could ever happen. Thunder started crackling everywhere. You could feel the ground sizzling from each hit. You know those green entities with no arm? They got struck by lightning, and instead of dying, they had emitted this immense blue aura. And Deku knew if he got hit, or if he came in the radius of that thing, he wouldn't live any longer. I like how I keep switching from Steve and Deku. Like I want to stay in character, but it just doesn't work. So as he's running, but he trips. He can't run no more. He knows that this creeper, no, charged creeper, is coming up for him. There's nothing he can do about it. But then he hears a noise like no other. A chuckle. Boy seeing his first charged creeper. Two individuals peer out. Yeah, I'm doing it. I couldn't resist. DK and Notch. Look at this dude. First charge creeper. Pulls out a crossbow. Nah, even better. I'll do one better. Doesn't even pull out crossbow. Grabs individual, places glass down like it's almost magic. Surrounds the thing around with glass. All right, I'm gonna capture it. I'm not gonna remember Notch, so I'm gonna call him, instead of Notch, we'll have him known as Big Tough. No, that's weird. I'm trying to think of a random name. We'll call him Charles. So Decan Charles came to help out Deku. Steve. We'll just say the names. So they meet up and they teach Deku everything he needs to know about how to survive the night and all that type of stuff. But I can't go on any further because this is where the video ends.